Hello, hello, and welcome back to the 3 at Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 at Moon, here on Twitch and on YouTube. It's November 10th, 2021. And today, we're going to mess around with two different NES randomizers. I'm going to be playing Super Mario Bros. 2 Randomized, and we've messed around with the actual stats of the characters this time as well. So basically, I'm trying these out. I'm trying Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3 randomized, but with a few different settings that I haven't messed with before. So we're going to do shuffled sound effects for Mario 3, and we're going to do the shuffled character attributes for Mario 2. But also the cool thing about today is that we just got follower emotes approved. So we've got 3 follower emotes at the moment. So if you follow the channel, you don't have to subscribe. If you just follow the channel, you'll have access to some brand new emotes. We've got a strawberry emote, we've got a muncher emote from Super Mario Bros. 3, and our watermelon block is now a follower emote. We've moved some stuff around, so feel free to mess around with that stuff. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/3up_moon, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And if you are watching after the fact on YouTube, consider clicking that subscribe button. All my streams are uploaded there in full. You can go there and watch other randomizer attempts of other games, as well as Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizers. Now, normally on Wednesdays, I do a co-op stream with Wrath A.V. Murray. We do a regular Pokemon Suite Nuzlocke challenge. We're just taking a break this week, and then we'll be back next Wednesday with it. Now stick around. We're listening to music from New Super Mario Brothers, and it'll just be a moment, and we'll play Super Mario Bros. 2 randomized. Both games today are randomized using the seed 2121. If you want to try it out yourself, check them out over at the big list of game randomizers. Ooh, and also thank you to Brackerny and Kirio-kun for the recent follows. I really appreciate it. Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone. This is Super Mario Bros. 2 Randomized. We're using the seed 2121, and you should be able to see and hear the game in just a second. Okay, and here we go, folks. Hopefully you can hear everything fine. Doodly-doop. Yo, go find the 8 units link to Savor. It's all about the 8 units. Welcome to the stream. I like the color change there. Kenny? One sec. Come on. Just gotta reset the controller. Now we've done things, so we've randomized a whole bunch of things in the game. For some reason there we go. Okay, got it. I just had to reset the controller. We've randomized a whole bunch of things in the game, like the level order. We've randomized the enemies. Oh, you wanted to... we randomized... Okay, before I get into that, you just wanted to change your ID emote so you can flex your #1 gift voice status. Nice. Also, by the way, brand new follower emotes. We've got the strawberry emote, we've got the muncher emote, and the watermelon block emote is now a follower emote instead of a subscriber one. So we just got that approved for the channel just earlier. But like I was saying, Super Mario Bros. 2, we've randomized the enemies, we've randomized the level order. For this specific seed, we've randomized all the statistics and the attributes in which each player controls. So Luigi's actually got a little bit of a shorter jump. Toad has a super floaty moon jump. And yeah, everyone now has access to, or should have access to, the Game Boy emote now, which was a tier 3 emote for a while. It's like, that doesn't make any sense at all. So there we go, folks. We got that Celeste Strawberry, the Upside Down Muncher. Alright, so the way the characters control, it's going to be subtle, what we're, like, if we even notice it at all. So I think these headphones are on their last leg here. So Mario pretty much controls the same. He's got a little bit of a smaller jump, it feels like. But there's not a lot different, which is fine. Like I said, there's subtle differences. You're thinking of changing your emotes because it's hard to see what they are. Your emotes are cool though. I really like them, like the ones that it was your niece that drew them, right? Would you be able to simplify them somehow, or like add like a border around them? Okay, this is gonna be rough. Nope. This is wild.
Oh my! This is one wild situation!
Come on. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. This is like ultra hard mode. Okay, no, there's a way to do it. We just have to. Dude, no. Yes. Oh no. It's a soft lock seed, folks. It's a soft lock seed. We can't actually progress from this level, which means we've soft locked on the first stage. That's crazy. So that's it. That's the end. Because we need to get here. And the only way to unlock this is with the key. The only way to get the key is here. In the vase that is 5th from the right. It doesn't randomize. However, what does randomize is the type of block that this can become. Normally this is sand that you dig through, and then normally there is actually a solid specifically like bit of land at the bottom here. So you're basically screwed. You lose the key. Even if you perfectly line up your character with the key, your character will freeze here. So this is a soft lock. So we're actually gonna have to try a different seed, and maybe I think actually the seed we're gonna try is not gonna have the shuffled attributes of how the characters control. But I just want to show this off before we try the new seed. I have tried. The first seed I tried on stream for every single randomizer, like for Mario 1, 2, 3, Super Mario World, and Land 2, was 420. So this right here, Luigi's jump is super small. Like he doesn't have nearly as much distance or height. He still has the flutter jump. But he basically kind of controls like a more refined version of it, which is cool. And then you had a hair in your ear canal. No. Peach is pretty much the same, but Toad has a floaty jump. Whoa! They all float down here. Whoa! Whoa! Like, look at that. That's pretty cool. Whee! So anyways, we're gonna try a different seed. Just 1 second here. All right. Yeah, the distance on Toad's jump was compared to Luigi, and then Luigi basically had the same distance and height as Mario, which was a little bit smaller than Mario's vanilla jump, but he still had the flutter. So it wasn't a slow flutter, it was just like a quick flutter, which actually to me just is better. If they just had the visual flutter and there wasn't that much of it, there was like a slight difference in the height. To me, I really like how Super Mario Land 2 handles this. Luigi can jump 1 tile higher, or like 1.5 tiles higher, and 1 tile further than Mario, which is pretty simple. It's not that much of a difference, but it's just enough to tie them together and make it a different play experience. Okay, we'll do this, and we'll do this, and here we go. This is the same seed. We're just changing a few other attributes. So we haven't shuffled the way the characters control in this. This is going to be pretty standard here. Do not choose Mario. Well, we have to choose Mario. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Another... What was that about Zelda? The story is different every time. I think we just soft-locked. Yep. Wow, this is a cursed seed. 21-21 does not work out. Maybe it's because we chose Mario. We should have done it. The story is randomized every time. Sometimes it's from Super Mario World. Sometimes it's from Super Mario 64. Castlevania 3. Yeah, that just sucks. This is definitely a curse seed. Alright, well, let's hope. I have one more. Let's hope, and if not, we're switching to Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay. See, there you go. In the year 200X, 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Wowie. Dr. Wowie Dorf.
I'll remember this.
Fight Mega Man. Apparently we have to fight Mega Man. Oh, Butts was here.
The white-hot battle continues.
Yeah, look at this. That is a slow Luigi. Okay, there might be something going on with the controls here. Yeah, this is default Luigi, for sure. Whoa. That was dumb. It's like, I got the key. I don't got the key. You just yell, no! That's so funny. It was a pretty big no moment. I got the key, I got the key, I don't got the key. Look. Luigi to me is the hardest to control character in this game, easily. It still blows my mind that in Super Mario Advance, like the remake of this on the GBA, they definitely have the same like floatiness for Luigi. And then for some reason they wanted to tie the first Advance game in with the second game, maybe? I think that's the reason. I'm just speculating. And when you play as Luigi in the GBA version of Super Mario World, they actually have the same Luigi sprite from Super Mario Advance 1, like the Mario 2 Luigi, and he controls exactly like this. So if you're looking for like a really interesting way to take on Super Mario World again, just as a challenge, try out the GBA version and play as Luigi in every level if you can. And you can actually access all sorts of cool stuff in the Super Mario World levels that you couldn't normally, because Luigi can jump much higher and much further. I'm glad they didn't do that with the remake of Mario 3 on the GBA. Come on. Eating hearts and shooting darts. Okay, next. Oh. Oh, that's no good. Ah. Really? Peach jumps in a straight line because only commoners jump in a parabola. There's no way. Yeah, like no matter what, it's gonna respawn. Okay, no. There we go. You just have to do it while that guy's still on screen. Alright, wait for Sonic. Oh. Okay. Oh. Why you letting go, Peach? There we go. Whew. What? Awful, 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 awful. There's no reason for it to be awful. Parahacks, welcome to the stream. Love the new emote. We just got a few more follower emotes ourselves. That one's an awesome, awesome piece of art. Can we get a shout out for Parahacks and for Henny Blank? Ooh. You're a beach. Okay. Gotta give Birdo its breakfast. You need Birdo to have a memorable breakfast. 2 eggs and a carrot. So we already hit it with a carrot, hit it with an egg, hit it with another egg, and then Birdo remembers her breakfast.
Breakfast.
I'll remember this.
See? Birdo remembers the breakfast. What? Okay. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. We found a soft lock, folks. Again, this is just a cursed seed. 2121. See? So even if we were to beat this boss, oh. Yep. So we can stand on that. That's pretty wild. Oh. The door is gonna spawn in the wrong spot though, that's the only problem. So you can clip through it. Clip. Oh. No. No, it's not what I want. Well, because the floor didn't spawn, man. That's the only thing. Okay, they're dead now. So now, like, we can't win because we have to actually kill those sprites for the door to spawn. And if the door spawns, it's going to spawn one tile to the left of this, so we're fucked. So basically, we tried 3 different versions of this seed, 2121. It's absolutely cursed. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that any of them are beatable. 2 eggs and a carrot sounds like a recipe from Stardew Valley. Exactly. Or like Breath of the Wild, right? Aren't the recipes that simple? Alright, well we're gonna switch things over. I'm gonna play some music, and we're gonna switch over to Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomized, and we're actually gonna be shuffling the sound effects, so it's gonna be pretty nonsensical. Stick around for that. For some Doki Doki Panic 2, otherwise known as Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, we're listening to music by Kazumi Totaka, who did all the Animal Crossing music. This is the Game Boy horror music from Luigi's Mansion 1. It's really great. And you can hear like the same style all throughout the Animal Crossing series in Super Mario Land 2, Mario Paint, Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. It's just funny how much you can pinpoint Kazumi Totaka's style. All the Wii menu music and like the Wii Sports and all those games, Wii Sports Resort, Pilot Wings, Wave Race 64. That's probably the most standout and different soundtrack, and you can't really hear Totaka's style in that one as much. But that's just a really cool piece of music. I love that one. So this is going to be weird once we dive into Mario 3 because of the shuffled sound effects. But levels are randomized, enemies are randomized, item blocks are randomized as well, power-ups. We've shuffled a lot of attributes like color palettes. Okay, you should be able to see me and hear the game and see the game. Let's do this. Really? Oh, why does it make me have to refresh it? My controller for some reason needs to be woken up between every game. It's getting old. I haven't even looked at it yet. It's not. Okay, now. Our color palette for Mario. That's awesome. Yeah, so whenever I press the D-pad in a direction we can't move in an overworld map, instead of like, it gives you this. Get ready. The skidding sound effect is the brick breaking sound effect. Okay, we got a normal jump sound effect though. And the pipe. Nice. Nice. And our swim sound effect is also the jump. Coins are normal. Interesting. Let me know if you need less game audio as well. I'm happy to adjust it. Playing this Luigi over here. I think Luigi might be on the verge of drowning. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't an actual 1-up, but it just had the 1-up sound. Okay. I love the colors here, very grapefruit. Just curious what this looks like with these colors when we put the CRT shader on. This one here. Should we leave this on for a bit? What do people think? Let me know in the chat. You can just keep it OG. Or we can keep the CRT vibe going. It just kind of mutes the colors, that's the only thing. It's a bit of a negative. Mushroom bullets. Yeah, we'll swap it back. much better. No, this is a different display mode. Hold on a second. Something just happened. There we go. Nice. Oh no. Oh, that was extremely lucky. Sorry, honey, we had to take you out. I like that we're shooting fireballs backwards as we're running. Like we're running from right to left, but we're shooting fireballs behind us when we do the spin jump. Cool. Ooh, that got lucky. A fish saved our life. You somehow summoned a coin ship. You need to collect a certain amount of coins in a level and end with a certain time as well, whether it's an odd time or an even time on the clock. That's something I've never actually been able to spawn. I played this game so many times as a kid, but I've never been able to actually spawn the coin ship. But there is one, like, just from playing the game growing up, but there is one in every single world. And all it is just a, like, airship level that's just filled with coins with a Hammer Brother fight at the end. And usually you get an item. I think it's a warp whistle. But it's pretty cool. It's, you know, just testament to the fact that even though this is probably my most played game of all time, it's my favorite game as well, that you always will learn something new about a game, even if you think you know everything about it, or a ton about it. There's always something new about how the game ticks. And I learned a lot of like new tech and just like new things about some of the games we randomized just through the randomizers. Like Link to the Past, I feel like I know a lot better, like inside and out, just through playing runs of it. There's also a 1-up here. Oh, that was just a... In the original game, it's a 1-up. It was just a coin here. Okay, let's try out the sledgehammer suit. I love the idea that Toad just speaks in 1-ups. Whap, whap. No? Well, that sucks. Gotta do it again. For some reason, some of the victory fanfares are all mixed into the sound effects shuffler, and I think that's pretty funny. Oh, diagonal thorp. What is this? Is this the freaking Waffle Sea? What's going on? The Laserdisc Sea? Laserdisc Ocean? No, I guess it'd be Laserdisc Lake. I call them Laserdiscs. A lot of people call them waffles. Because they look like waffles. We can't get waffled. Can't let ourselves get waffled like that. Okay, we have no idea how this swamp's gonna move. Yes. Stash box reveals nothing. An empty box. So we don't even get an item for that. Kinda sucks. I'm not gonna do the spade games normally, but let's just see what the music's all about here, or the sounds. Okay, it just sounds squishier than normal. Oh, wow. World 2, it's the disc desert. All about the waffles. Alright, wait. Oh, it's a dance. It's a dance. A waffle dance. Ah. Oh, yes. That was awesome. Starman clipped. Somehow Starman clipped. That's amazing. Just all these one-up sounds, but we're not getting the one-ups. That was an easy level. We actually got some green in the stash box. This is to me, this level is like the almost origins of Flappy Bird. They're like, oh, that'd be cool if there's just a bunch of scrolling sections like that, and we just use the Mario pipe. Okay. Cotton candy clouds. Interesting. We weren't Starman Mario, but we still jumped on that enemy with a forward somersault. That's cool. Tons of stash boxes. Now some of the levels actually have the... like we can encounter this level without being an auto-scroller, but this is normally an auto-scroller. Yeah, I knew it was possible. All these falling dry bones. Maybe this is where they come from. Who knows? The actual one-up noise is the thwomp noise. I don't want to deal with, like... Yeah, that's much better. Much rather deal with bigger enemies than fire chomps and the bouncing flames and hot foot. They're not fun. All these lavender Koopas. I was trying to cheese it. Come on. Just rushing through it. That was close. Okay, we'll do one level from World 3. And then I'm going to take a quick break, just make a coffee, and I'll be right back. And then after this, after we play Super Mario Bros. 3, I'll either do a retro roulette episode. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. Or we'll mess around with another randomizer. Maybe a Link to the Past randomizer. We haven't done that one in a very long time. Okay, we'll do a quick break. I'm gonna play some music. Just a sec. Alright, won't be too long. I'll be right back. And while I'm making a coffee, if you feel like you want to support the channel and help keep the channel going, you can buy me a coffee over at ko-fi.com/3up_moon, which is just at the bottom of the screen. It's a brand new platform we're using. We're phasing out of Patreon, and we're going to be doing some exclusive content for those that donate as well too. Enjoy some Professor Egad theme from Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, which we'll eventually play on stream. and we're just going to continue. Oh, Burning Pigeons raiding with a party of 2. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was just taking a short break. We were playing some Super Mario Bros. 2 randomizer earlier today, and then Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer is what we're doing now. Just with a whole bunch of different things shuffled around. Normally on Wednesdays I do a co-op stream with Rathe V. Marie, and right now we just have some personal projects, both of us that we're focusing on, so we're going to skip this week, and then we'll do it next week. But you can usually come watch us here, on both our channels actually, playing Pokemon Sweep. Alright, we'll dive back into World 3 here. Thank you so much for the raid, and Burning Pigeons, how did your stream go? What were you streaming today? We'll do a shout out. Yes, we have shuffled levels, shuffled colors, shuffled enemies, shuffled sound effects. Our jump sound effect is normal, but... Ooh. No. Oh, 1 pixel. Now normally we don't shuffle the sound effects around, but this is my favorite game to randomize. And it's also just my favorite game in general, and on the NES. So you can see me playing this a lot. I've done almost 40 runs on the stream since we started back in January. All different randomizer seeds. We played a whole bunch of different ROM hacks of Super Mario Bros. 3. Some highly recommended ones like Mario Adventure from 2004, Super Mario Bros. 3 Mix from 2015, or 2018's Super Mario Bros. 3 Rainbow Realms and Rainbow Realms 2 from 2020. Both really great games, and in fact, they have a lot of interesting color palettes like we're seeing here. And the game itself is vanilla, so if you just beat Super Mario Bros. 3 and you're looking for like the next challenge, that's kind of like continues off from the same difficulty level near the end of the game, I would highly recommend playing Rainbow Realms right after. Let's do this again. Tool battle, hammers versus wrenches. Just had to make sure I had a coffee, that's why we took the break earlier. It is important. Nice, so you're playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Cool. That's a throwback. One, two, three, oh. cleaning my glasses, but I'm missing, like, there's like one spot that I'm missing that's like really messing with me. Super blurry. Super blurry. Yeah, we're gonna mess around with this. We'll probably beat this game, and then I'm gonna take a break, very short break, like 5-10 minute break, and just start a brand new stream. And we'll either do a retro roulette or we'll go into Link to the Past randomizer. We haven't done a Link to the Past randomizer in a while. For our 600 follower celebration last week, we tried the Minish Cap randomizer, which was really interesting. Definitely something I'd want to do again in the future. I've just been feeling the Zelda because we recently played Majora's Mask for the very first time. Not a full playthrough of it, but just about a 5 or 6 hour stream just starting the game for my birthday last Wednesday. So I'm just like, there's Zelda in the air. Zelda's in the air. We might have to come back here with the right item. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe not, hold on. Yes, we don't have to do it. A Henny Blank guarding the wall here. No. No. We got the brand new Muncher emote as well. We've got 3 new follower emotes for anyone that just follows the channel. If you feel like dropping it, that's the moment to drop it for sure. When a Muncher's, we basically have a Muncher gate going on. We've got Strawberry from Celeste. We've got the Melon block from Super Mario World, which is now a follower emote and no longer one that's necessary for Tier 1. You don't have to subscribe. You can just follow and it will allow you to use that just in our channel. And then we've got Munch, the upside down Muncher. Oh yeah, we needed that coffee for sure. Wake me up. Tanook. Give me Tanook, give me Tanook. We're using it. Oh, I like this. What is this, a Alolan Tanuki suit? Galarian form Mario. Ice type. Aw, come on. You can't use it that quickly. It's my favorite power-up. Why? Why? Why is that so tough? It shouldn't be. the 1-up sound effect is just the thwomp sound effect. That's the best. Now normally, like I said, normally we don't mess around with the sound effect shuffler. I just wanted to try it out. There's so many different settings on randomizers, right, that you can, you know, adjust it to your own skill level, whatever difficulty level you want, and you can, most of them have like insanity modes and stuff if you want to, if you're that masochistic. I think it's important to load up on items here, no matter what seed you're playing. We actually have to keep this. We click through that fish. We actually have to keep this Tanuki suit, otherwise we're not gonna find success here. Oh no. We need a shelled enemy at the very end. Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Loving the colors there. Is that like MS Paint pink? Ooh, that's hot. Yikes. Wow, that's hot. I was not prepared for that coffee. I was prepared for the coffee, just not prepared for the temperature. Holy. Excuse me while I put on my sunglasses. Wow, this was so
while
nice.
I put on my sunglasses.
Thanks for the delay, Streamlabs. I always was so nervous playing this level as a kid. When you have to jump on the big clouds for some reason. I don't know why, like those jumps were always really difficult to me. Maybe just because the clouds visually look different. I maybe just associated them as a different type of, I don't know, like more of a threat, more of an anxiety-inducing thing, I guess. The color palette for Mario here is ridiculous. Yo, Grandmaster Farmer, welcome to the stream. Yep, we've got the Game Boy emote is now a Tier 1 emote, so if you're one of our subscribers, you have access to the Binding of Isaac Gray Brick Game Boy. And we've got some brand new follower emotes as well. We're going to be introducing 2 more in the future. And I want to see if we can maybe set up some votes on my Twitter eventually, or just on the page, to have people vote on them. Hope you're having a good one. Rathe and I decided to just postpone the co-op for this week again. He's got a music project he's really hunkered down and trying to get completed. So we're gonna take a break on that. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on. I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, Henny Blank again. Watch out. Here we go. Third airship. Gotta save that Cotton Candy Kappa. The Cotton Candy Kappa King. It's a calamity. It's a catastrophe. Can you believe it? It's an interesting sound effect. I like that. I know I can cheese it, but the auto-scroller is not going to move any faster, right? So we might as well just kind of practice with this. This is why I can usually get past these airships pretty quickly, is because I take the time to practice it. And the amount of time that I've been through these levels, like, over and over and over and over, and constantly dying playing this on my NES as a kid, like the original game. It's just way too hard to keep track of. We've definitely spent a lot of time in these levels. Nice. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, so what's going on with the sound in this game? All the sound effects are shuffled. But I'm also messing with you by throwing in as many Mario sound effects like beer, the Shy Guy from Yoshi's Story, and the Bob-omb from SM64, and the Thwomp, and the Womp, and the Boo, and the and the Goron. There you go. But yeah, there's one-ups happening all the time. The actual one-up sound in this is a Thwomp sound. So here. The coin sounds are the same, and the jump sounds are default. They haven't been shuffled around, but I don't normally shuffle the sound effects. I just really wanted to mess around with it today. Look at this. We're entering the Black Sea. I love that. Excuse me while I put on my
white-hot battle
breakfast.
continues.
The white-hot breakfast continues. The Black Sea.
Look at that swagger.
Yes, the Black Sea from the XTC album. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's a fantastic album. My sister had it on vinyl and lent it to me. And I worked in a record store for a while and couldn't find a copy of it. It hasn't been reissued. Or it hadn't been reissued when I worked there. It was really cool. Really great record. Moosebones is a big XTC fan as well, if you're hanging out on his channel, Penny. In fact, I first heard XTC when I lived with Nash. He would always be playing it, and I was always like, what Talking Heads album is this? Like, constantly. Like, I haven't heard this Talking Heads album. And he was just always like, it's XTC, dude. like I want to say like 8 or 9 times that happened. And I was like, maybe I should listen to this XTC band. I just really like the, there's something about the Black Sea that just is just awesome. Yeah, the text sound effect is just one-ups. Andy Partridge sounds nothing like David Byrne. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I don't listen to any, like, where do my ears go as a listener? You know, and as a producer or engineer, my ears go specifically to, not the lyrics first. A lot of people go to the lyrics first, or to guitar first, but for me, it's orchestrated strings. So anything on like violin or just like string sections, and drums and bass. That's like, whenever I hear anything, that's what I'm hearing first. That's like the main focal point for me. But that's just because when I was a kid, I used to listen to like video game music, but also listen to a lot of Queen and classical music, because my dad was a big Queen fan. And I used to have like CDs of like Bach and Mozart and stuff, and just listen to classical music. I really like the strings. So my ears just kind of go to that, and my ear does not go directly to guitar right away. That's not the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, so our jump is fine. what's throwing you off too is that our skidding sound effect, look at this. So that's what you're hearing throughout the whole thing. And then when we hit the question block, you get the coin sound because our coin sound isn't shuffled, but then we also get the swimming sound. And then the pipe sound is just pumping into something. It's pretty funny. But yeah, my ears kind of go to those things first. That's just always how it's been. But I know, like, you can, like, pretty much every person in the chat, and their ears are going to go to something first. Like, it's going to be different, unique to them, but also there's like always going to be something that your attention is drawn to. For a lot of people, it's the main vocals and the lyrics. But when I was listening to that stuff, the first thing I was thinking was like, wow, like this definitely sounds instrumentally like the Talking Heads. You enter a pipe, bonk. That should be okay. That has to be the new term for a 420 break. Is I'll be right back. I gotta go enter a pipe, bonk. You write bonk when you're done. When you're about to come. When you finished. Bonk. Yeah, the bomb explosions are that doo-doo-doo-doo, and you can see this thing's making that noise too. And the one-up sound is a thwomp. All day I dream about pipe. Sinupa and pipe. Sinupa un bomb. Adidap. All day I dream about pipe. Adidap. Like my new Adidap shoes. I need that Adidap. Okay. Okay, that's a tough section. Oh! Go, go, go. Oh, no, no. Lakitu is spawned. That is not good. Yeah, no. We're done. There's no way. The entire cascade of sound effects when you hit the card at the end. Yeah, yeah, totally. Nope. Yeah, when we jump on enemies, it also gives us the jump sound. That's so ridiculous. More like Lakitu my balls. That's funny. I hate Lakitu though. Like, seriously. Worst. In all, oh my, I knew it was gonna happen. Worst enemy in all randomizers, seriously, because in Super Mario World randomizer, what it throws at you is gonna be completely randomized as well. Oh my god. This is brutal. It's okay, there's the Hammer Brothers, So there's two Hammer Brothers. As soon as we got into this level, there was one Hammer Brother that we saw the first enemy. He jumped and then he glitched into the upper part of the wall. And then when that happens, when an enemy glitches into the wall, it rises up to the very top. So he's above the level. He's actually like atop. There's just a standard Hammer Brother that's atop the very, very top boundary of the level and just tossing hammers still. So the hammers are still, and the way the hammers work is they're tossed, but then as they fall, if they fall from higher distances, they fall a little bit faster. And then we encountered one of those, then a giant Hammer Brother, which we took out. Then there was another one of those that got pulled up to the top. So there's two Hammer Brothers at the top, and then one more Sledgehammer Bro that we just defeated at the bottom of that section. It's pretty rough. And when you're dealing with, oh, thankfully Lucky 2 won't spawn here. Good. So that's our way to skip to Lucky 2, thankfully. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. My save state button is my own worst enemy. Speaking of worst enemies, go check out that podcast. Can you shout out that wonderful channel? Yeah, this is funny. I want to do a race of this so bad. Like a randomizer race. Not with the randomized sound effects, but just a randomizer race of this game. But I've asked a few people now, and they're like, hell no. Because they're like, you're way too good. And I was like, no. I'm never going to find a worthy opponent. I'm like Perfect Cell. But I'm not perfect. I practice too much. Everyone's afraid. But the randomizer still keeps me on my toes every time. It's like it's not impossible for someone else to win, and I really think it'd be a fun, interesting thing. Even if maybe you could get like our chats, like if it was another streamer, if you can have the collective chats or communities or Discord communities vote on what the settings would be, that would be really interesting. I watch a lot of races on speedgaming.com or speedgaming.com. They're, what is this, 1996? On their Twitch channel and their YouTube channel. Check out Speed Gaming's GeoCities. .angelfire.co.uk. This is your same situation with Scrabble. You need to find what if we did, you know how they do shufflers? Where like at a random amount, like every 1 minute or 5 minutes, it shuffles to a new game. The BizHawk Shuffler is the name of it, but a lot of people will play like Bratterfield, one of our followers who's also an awesome streamer, will often play like Final Fantasy Shufflers, where they play all three of the first three Final Fantasy games, and they can play, let's say they get Final Fantasy 1 to start. They play it for about 5 minutes, and then it auto randomizes, like turns off Final Fantasy 1, like auto saves, and then starts Final Fantasy 2. So basically playing 3 playthroughs at a time, and at random intervals, it'll switch to another game. Imagine if we did that, but it was Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer, and then at random intervals, we have to switch to Scrabble. Is there like a retro version of Scrabble? Like on Super Nintendo? I know there's Monopoly on Super Nintendo. Or no, there isn't. Is there? The BizHawk Shuffler is really interesting. I can't get it working on a Mac, at least. There's been a couple people who've offered to help, but it's a difficult thing to troubleshoot because of the fact that I'm using the most recent operating system. But I really, really like the idea of the BizHawk Shuffler because it's almost like the retro roulette, except it then becomes an algorithm that determines when we spin the game, or spin the wheel. Like, for example, I would love to do a shuffler of Mario 1, 2, and 3, Super Mario Land 2, and Super Mario World, so that our multi-randomizer streams could be multi-randomizer shufflers. That would be really interesting. I feel like I would have more fun with it that way, and we screwed up. Yep, we screwed up. Scrabble is the retro version of Scrabble. Wait, what? Scrabble is the retro version of itself? Yo, I'm the retro version of myself. How about that? Can I say that? On my Twitch page? I just did. Fuck it. Invented by Alfred Butts. Alfred Mosher Butts. The butts of the moshers. The butts of the mosh pit. It was originally called Criss Crosswords before Scrabble, and then a person came forward and said, "Hey, you can't do that. My name is Criss Crosswords. That's my likeness." They're like, "Oh, we didn't realize we drew you on the box art, like to a T. That is your likeness. I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna change the name to Scrabble." You're from 1984. Definitely retro me. Nice. Whoa, you were released in 1984? That's crazy. Are you a first edition? What if cloning became a thing and then we called them reprints or reissues? Oh no, that's not Henny. That's the 2017 reissue. No. You're like, I'm the first edition. Oh no, that's the 2012 reissue. And to be honest, between the two, the 2017 reissue has got a much more refined personality. Sounds a lot better. But you know, if you have a modern system, the 2012 issue will sound okay. It's like, it's passable. People are now just records. Now that level did suck, for sure. There. Nope. Someone will just right-click and save you. Without your consent. Do you think that's what'll happen? Oh, that is an awful, awful situation to have. Two cheap cheeps? Nope. And we have to fight this Bullet Bill Goomba abomination. No. So we have to be very specific as to how we beat this thing. Nope. We need to defeat the Boom Boom directly underneath this platform, otherwise we're screwed. Yes. Oh. I'm trying to manipulate this so we don't run into a soft lock. There. The Cheep Cheep can't get us up here, but because there's not supposed to be enemies in this room, even if you get that gold sphere on the bottom, like, floor level, it doesn't matter. Those Cheep Cheep will always kill you, even if the fanfare is already playing. You will automatically die. So even if there's one Cheep Cheep, it's guaranteed that you'll die. So I found the only way that you can actually defeat that Boom Boom is you need to be standing on that platform, and the final hit needs to have the Boom Boom directly underneath the platform so that it bounces the gold sphere up. It's kind of nuts. I like the sound effects for the fire. much better than the default ones, to be honest. King Charmander. I can't click on that right now, but I am down with King Charmander. Is that Busta Rhymes' new persona? Is that his new name? That'd be amazing. Just like after all these years, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna start from ground zero. From square one. I'm King Charmander now. And you ask him why, and he just goes, Char! Or he just covers up his tail so that it doesn't get put out. It sounds like, if those sounds are coming from Mario's ankles, he really, really needs to go to a doctor. Like, your ankles should not be making that sound when you just turn. That's a bone problem. It's like when you bend down and your knees crack. It's like, no. Luigi, that's a bone problem. New Pokemon idea, big ass puffy jacket somehow controlled from the inside. Yes. And you find out later it's actually just a Mimikyu wearing a jacket. It's controlling her from the inside. Flip mode. Mimikyu flip mode. So into that. That needs to be drawn for sure. You should start your own fake decks, Fake-a-mons. Alright, we're halfway through. Yes. I found a squad that likes me. Okay, I'll actually save. Look at this king's little feet and his legs. That's cute. I still think there should be like a ghost moose Pokemon where it's got like antlers, but the antlers are made out of like the antlers are ghosts, if that makes sense. So imagine it looks like a zombie moose, but then its antlers are actually like spirit antlers. I'd be so into that. That'd be super cool. I think that'd be really fun. I guess you can call that moose bones. Oh shit. Actually, if you want to give Moose Bones a shout out, that'd be sweet too. He's been doing, he's actually this week doing the Monster Rancher 2 Battle League. He runs a Monster Rancher 2 Battle League, and has been doing the finals of his season. So you can go over there and wager disc chips. He's a big fan of like early era low poly, like PS1 games, that sort of thing. He plays a lot of arcade games. He plays a lot of Monster Rancher 2, different versions of Monster Rancher, and sometimes he's even nuzlocked a version of Digimon World 1 and Digimon World 2, which is interesting. A Digimon Nuzlocke challenge. Moose bone. I paid off a bone by taking an even bigger bone. Great sound effects. Yes! Tanuki suit. The Tanuki suit is basically the Super Mario Bros. 3 equivalent of that puffy jacket. You have this level memorized, but not with the goddamn cheat sheets. Yeah, that's the thing about the randomizer, right? And I don't know, it's fun. I think it could be a cool co-op race for sure. Oh, there's our World 1-1. We just killed one of our brand new follower emotes. We caught a quick glimpse at Henny Blank there. Well, that worked out, actually. That worked out indeed. The air level with the falling platforms, you don't know why, but the timing in it seems really intuitive. Yeah, there's a handful of levels that, like, at first seem really difficult, and I remember the first time I played them in the vanilla game as a kid, that, like, I actually was afraid to tackle certain sections of them because I always stopped myself. I didn't keep moving. Like, I stopped the flow of movement, and I found that I hesitated, and every time I hesitated, it was just like that would be an instant death, like a few seconds later. So you just don't want to hesitate, and I found that as soon as I stopped doing that, I was able to clear levels pretty quickly. But it's really easy to do that, and like the first time you play a game, you don't just run through it all. But those air levels, once you get the rhythm of them, are pretty sweet. And can be completed pretty quickly. That's fine. It's like Super Mario Bros. 1, you just want to keep running and trust the momentum of Mario. Especially in that game, the forward momentum is super crucial. What's that spirally Ziggurat thing? What spirally thing? Oh, this thing. The Tower of Babel. Basically, that's how we get to the second section of World 5. So we're looking down at World 5 here, and then as soon as we do this, we're going to do like basically a little castle section. And then we can get to the second section, like up in the clouds. My partner's just heading out to go for a bike ride with her mom. Yeah, on the world map, exactly. So yeah, that's just the Tower of Babel. At least that's how I always see it. Michelle says hello. But she's like, I gotta go. Okay, be careful. Careful. I always hate that last section. So the idea here is you went into this Ziggurat Stardust tower. Yes, the pink thwomp. There's some pretty cool designs. I love the orange thwomps as well. And I really love when we come across the orange shelled Koopas, because when we played Super Mario RPG recently, one of my favorite weapons of Mario's was the Troopa shell, which is an orange Koopa shell with wings that you whip at enemies. Like, literally, you just huck it at their face. It's amazing. It's very satisfying to use. And so often you can find the orange Koopas here, and it's like, yes, it's canon. It's canon to the left of us. It's canon to the right of us. Easy there, Raphael de la Ghetto. Stand under the pink thwomp and it'll power you up. That would actually be really cool. If you get squished by a pink thwomp, it is actually just like a mushroom. Be interesting. See, now we're in the sky, and we can go back down, and you can see the little mini version of it. I was actually considering this mini Tower of Babel, this little mini tower, to be one of our follower emotes. Just an idea. Oh. Oh, that was a nice fireball dodge. Some high intensive. Oh yes. Okay, there's parabeetles. That's amazing. That's super useful. This section usually sucks. That's amazing. There we go. Nice. We weren't able to use all 3 bullet bills, but that's amazing. That's so good. That was a great level. That was a really, really great version of the level. That level is breathing some new life into the sky world. Question for y'all: if you had to get a tattoo of any Mario character or enemy, what would it be? Ooh. Interesting. How about those like weird ass little X-Knot things from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door on your butt? Right butt cheek. Or the little mouse from Paper Mario as well, Paper Mario 1. You'd go with Chain Chomp or Birdo, but Bullet Bill is a strong contender. Bullet Bill would be pretty cool, actually. I don't know. I mean, I probably would get a 3-up moon if I did get a tattoo. Don't have any tattoos, though. My partner's got some tattoos. She's got a couple of really good ones, actually. Of course that happened. Of course that happened. No tattoos for me, no. But my partner has an Orville Peck tattoo, and also has, who's an awesome musician, and also has a tattoo of some nasturtium flowers as well. And a rosemary sprig. Actually, at a show that I played where I drummed with 3 of the bands, there's 3 bands that I was in. Unfortunately, those bands aren't as active because of the... Well, 2 bands I was in, sorry. And then those bands aren't as active just because of COVID and stuff. But there was a really cool event that we put on with some friends. And it was like a house show with a tattoo, like a tattoo artist in the living room of the house. It was actually pretty awesome. So my partner got a tattoo while I was drumming a set. And actually, at that show, we did a cover, one of my bands, the Spliff Personalities, which is a great name. The Spliff Personalities. Because we're all different personalities and we're just rolled up. We're basically one big blend. And we covered Say You'll Be There by the Spice Girls. We're sort of like 90s hip-hop, funk, soul inspired, but we covered Say You'll Be There by the Spice Girls at that show, and then blended it into a medley of She's a Bad Mama Gemma by Carlton, oh, is it Jenkins? No, I could be wrong with the Jenkins, but... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. So good. That was good times. We went to a tattoo party in Austin, Texas. Nice. Your host's friend was the artist, and he just paid the equipment and set up fees and drinks. Yeah, it was cool. It was kind of similar to that. It was just like a little pop-up thing in the house. I like the colors here. Most people know this is World War II. Pink Koopas. Yeah, my sister has a bunch of tattoos as well. A Hanya mask, a Buddha tattoo. Weed leaf. But yeah, if I had to pick a Mario thing, I mean, if I did get one, it would probably be a 3-of-men. Just because the channel is important to me. But I mean, just haven't really felt the urge to get a tattoo, to be honest. There are other things that I would rather spend money on, like gear. I'm cool. Definitely cool with tattoos. I'm not sure if they're necessarily for me. Whoop. Whoop. This is a brutal. What, by the Beatles? When you hit the card, it sounds like the wind-up to Day in the Life. Interesting. Come on. This is pretty rough. Oh. The emulator's just messing with us here. Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. I see a few more people are joining the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. I stream retro and randomizers pretty much every single day. And when we're done this, I'm going to probably try, we'll do another run of Link to the Past randomizer, or we'll do an episode of the Retro Roulette where you can spin the wheel, and whatever game we get, we have to play. Yeah, unparalleled oops per minute, exactly. Most oops per minute on any channel on Twitch. There we go. And you can check out all of my streams up on YouTube as well. This will actually be, I think, the 40th completed run of Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer that we've done since January, since we started the channel. And I'm definitely excited to do some more Link to the Past or play some Retro Roulette streams, because the Retro Roulette streams are, to me, some of my most fun streams that I've had on Twitch, mainly because of the interactivity. Anyone can spin the wheel, and we get all sorts of cool games that I've just never played before, and to me, I'm so down with that. It's from Super Punch Out. Both those, the wind up and the hoof. That pipe had trouble pooping out Mario there for a second. He's really struggling with that one. Okay, this is gonna be tough right here. A lot of enemies spawn here. Lucky. Normally that room can be filled with like 4 times as many enemies. Bullet bill tattoo would be pretty cool, actually. King Spearow, 21. Spearow's number 21 in the Pokedex. There's a streamer, Pokemon streamer, Shady Penguin, who would always, every time he caught a Spearow, I think he named his Spearow 21, and he always just say that, 21. I feel like Fearow is an underrated Pokemon. Everyone talks about Pidgeot. I feel like if you played around with the shading, if you weren't just trying to make it a sprite, and you were just trying to do like an artist depiction of a bullet bill or something, like, or your own depiction of it, like stylized, I think that would be really cool. But if you're just trying to do the sprite, yeah, it'd be tough because it's almost all black. Pokemon named Spiro Agnew. Bombs away. Oh. Must lurk to meet your Mamu. No worries. Lurk away. Well. Yes. There we go. That was some skills. Wait, if you spell Lork with an umlaut, the O has an umlaut, would it be like Lurk? Lurk? How would you pronounce that? Oh, that was a waste of a cloud. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, yo, that's lucky. That's super lucky. Nice. Almost never go this way. It's looking like there's a little bit of lag. Let me just fix that. Just a sec. Ah. Yeah, it looks like it's fixing itself. Oh no. Well, at least the Lakitu's just gonna throw those things atop the level. Come on. Heck yeah. That's a stressful section with that Lakitu there. Yes. I've totally just ignored the swap sound effects at this point. Welcome to the stream, Rush Pirate and Mal Blue Eyes as well. Let's do a shout out to Rush Pirate. Awesome streamer. Really cool place to hang out. Definitely recommend checking it out. Ho, playing Morrowind. Wow. Now that is a throwback for me. I used to spend a lot of time with Morrowind and Elder Scrolls Arena. But I played Skyrim just a touch, and never really touched Oblivion. But I used to mess around with Morrowind. One of my elementary school buddies had a copy of it, and it was fun. Interesting. Are you streaming that? That's crazy. Has someone considered making a Super Mario mod called Mariowind? Nope, just take the hit. You have to. I don't think we had a choice there, to be honest. Oh, that Cheep's gonna be the death of us. Fuck off. Oh. Yes. Hoo 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 hoo. There's way too much safe sitting going on right now. Oh, I totally know exactly what Henny was saying about the wind-up to Day in the Life. That's right there. That's so funny. I just heard it. My hammer. Not your hammer, my hammer. We win. Oh yeah. We are gonna die. All hammer levels were your nightmare. The Sledgehammer Bros? Yeah. They can be tough. You know what? We're skipping it. Cheesing it. You stress too easily with all the hammers in the air. So that's what I was talking about earlier, Grandmaster Farmers. There's so many moments in some of these levels, like where you're up in the sky, where the best thing to do is just keep running through it. But because certain platforms appear, there's like this weird psychological phenomenon where you like slow yourself down, you hesitate, and that's the thing that can really be detrimental to a playthrough. Oh, come on. What do I know? I'm just sitting here dying over and over. Dying on the ice. Run away from the boo. Oh shit, this seat isn't very nice. Get out of here. Fuck you, man. Down, there we go. Haunted Ice Castle, I'm not into it. There's too much thinking, exactly, yeah. Well, it's like all about hitting that Mario Zen moment. Don't think at all, and then think about everything. Overthink about everything. It's my favorite color swap for the Boom Boom is the orange and blue. More reflex, less thought. Yeah, totally. We have them. We have the skips. I'm not going to want to use these clouds anywhere else, so might as well just use them. Whoa. The bombs are doing the work for us. Come on. Yes! It was funny that earlier we found like 3 cursed seeds of Super Mario Brothers 2. We haven't in a very long time run into any softlocks in that game, and it was just really funny that happened. The bomb killing the turtle in front of you was so nice. Yeah, exactly. Prepare a path for the king! So good. Like bombs away and move aside. Bombs aside! The king is here. That glitch. The glitch sound. These levels are as far as you ever got. You never completed Super Mario Bros. 3 without cheats. But you said you had a Game Genie growing up, right? I used to mess around with the cheats all the time. I still love the moon jump code. I haven't used Game Genie codes in a very, very long time, but I still love the moon jump or the Skywalker code. That's what I always called it. It's pretty funny. Yes! Got so lucky. Nice. It was probably a godsend when you got it though. Very late in your NES era, but it was like, yes! Secrets revealed. World 7. Nice. It's only 20 bucks. That's pretty good. That is pricey in 92, but you can do a lot of cool things with the Game Genie. To me, I would almost like put it in the same category as like buying an NES Advantage or a Power Glove. Like it basically was like a peripheral. Yes! Hitting the Cheep Cheep and the Bomb at the same time with the same brick. Those are skills. Oh. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to be messing with the Link to the Past randomizer after this. Oh, didn't even grab it. These confused hellfish. They're acting very weird. All three of those Cheep Cheeps. It's the fumes from the lava, the magma. Oh, 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 oh. You didn't even consider it cheating at the time. Those games were so damn hard, so it felt more like easy mode. Wow. Wasn't ready for that. Let's skip it. That's fair. Easy mode. Oh. Oh. No. Now that was pure luck. That was not planned. Seriously, Bluigi, you gotta check those ankle bones out with a doctor. They should not be cracking like that. go chasing fireballs. Yeah, I love the upside down muncher. And actually, the reason why I put it upside down is because I wanted to kind of reference a game that we played in our animal and creature themed retro roulette, which was called Bioforce Ape, and it was from 1991, and I'm not sure if it got fully released on the NES at all, but it was really interesting. It was basically like Xavier Renegade Angel, the game. The main character looks just like that. You fight mutant, like hybrids of humans and animals, and one of the enemies is like a half man, half bee. Kind of reminds me of the villain from the Venture Brothers. Another one is half man, half kangaroo. And imagine a kangaroo, but out of its pouch is a human head. There's a human head coming out of the pouch, and its legs are actually human arms, like muscular human arms. So it bounces back on its tail, and then instead of kicking you with its kangaroo legs, you realize, oh wait, those are human arms, and then the face comes out of the pouch, and you're like, oh, that's weird. And then there's a hybrid of a crocodile as well, where you just fight the crocodile, and it's like opening and closing its mouth like this, and then halfway through fighting it, hold on, I think we just gotta handle this real quick. Just 1 sec. So halfway through fighting it, it's like this, and it's got its tail, and it's doing this. All of a sudden, it like rotates like this, and then it walks using its mouth, its alligator mouth, and when it rotates, there's a person's head that comes out of its back that is facing you, and arms that are punching. You're like, what? It's super weird. So for a while, it's just doing this, and then for a while it's doing this, and it walks just like this muncher sprite. Basically, it was so surreal. I was like, what a weird ass design for enemies. And the main character you play as is like a half ape, half man. Because he's an ape man, he's an ape man, oh, he's an ape man. Yes, human head pouch. It sounds exactly like Castlevania, but Castlevania might not even be brave enough to go down that nightmare rabbit hole. It was really interesting. It was never released, I think. We played some beta version of it. But it was trying to do, I guess, similar things to, it felt similar to, like, the Sunsoft Batman game and Kabuki Quantum Fighter on the NES. Just in vibe. Ooh, Grimbomb's hanging out. Let's do a shout out to Grimbomb. Hope you're doing well. Go check out Grimbomb's channel if you can. Rocking some Dragon Quest 11. It's a really interesting game because it's basically 2 games in one. There's like a 3D version of the game and the story, and then a 2D version of the game. So you can play it in the form of like the classic Dragon Quest games. It's a really cool feature. Also, the composer of the Dragon Quest series just recently passed away. And if you haven't played the Dragon Warrior series or Dragon Quest series, or haven't heard the music, you're missing out for sure. Definitely go check out their stuff. It's really fantastic. Some of my favorite versions of it have got to be in Dragon Quest 8 on the PlayStation 2, like orchestral soundtrack. All the newer versions of that use a different soundtrack, but the original orchestral soundtrack is just golden. Yes. Yeah, totally. The overworld themes are so good. They're great. And that game, despite it not really being an open world game, it pulled me into the Dragon Warrior series. I love Akira Toriyama's work. I love the designs of the enemies. I never was able to play Dragon Warrior 1, like, and then 2, and then 3, like, play them in order. Just didn't work for me. We did start a playthrough of Dragon Warrior 4, but I don't think we're going to get around to finishing it now just because of scheduling and stuff, but it is really cool. I was actually really impressed by the NES version of Dragon Warrior 4. I've also played Dragon Warrior 5 on the DS. That's pretty fantastic as well. But yeah, Grimbomb has played pretty much every one in order, which is pretty awesome. I spent more time with the Final Fantasy games. I had Final Fantasy 1 on NES. But those games are really great. It's your only fully played Dragon Quest. Nice. Yeah, this is a task. We got a good flow going on. Really good flow. You just don't want to question it. Ah. No. Ah. As soon as I mentioned it. That's silly. Wow. So symphonic, you're gonna listen to the soundtrack later? Nice. I think me too. You're weak for the cello and violin. It's funny, I was just talking about that. My ears just go directly to like stringed instruments like that, not guitar, in any piece of music, and drums first and bass. But guitar is not the first thing my ears go to. Oh. We have to do the same trick here, unfortunately. Another soft block opportunity. It's very possible this can happen. Avoid the cheap. Okay, cool. Thankfully, we're able to get past it. You're more into trio rock bands than any other kind, where bass and drums are equal, greater than guitar. Nice. The trifecta. Oh, wow. Enemies. I don't know how we did that, but we somehow were able to avoid every enemy. That was like right there. And look how many lives we have, folks. Getting that one up. We got 42 lives. The number just creeps up in every single playthrough. I love that. Now we gotta go save Douglas Adams. I mean, the King Piranha Plant. Two-headed squirrel. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the GGs. That was like, whew. I feel like a lot of that was luck. That was a pure luck moment. But that's the fun of the randomizer. It just has everything thrown at you. And to me, I'm all for that. Ooh. Also, that's a great username, Two-Headed Squirrel. Just the visual of that is awesome. But a Squirrel Hydra, like 3? That's one too many. That's one too many squirrel hits. But think about the amount of acorns you could squirrel away. With 4 cheeks. Oh, nice. That's an amazing emote. There's the visual. That's awesome. Do you stream? Reminds you of Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. What is that? I've never played that game. That's a hilarious name. Let's do a shout out and see if... Oh, nice. Oh, that's where it's from. Very cool. It's from that game. From Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders on the Amiga. There's a two-headed squirrel in a hole that you killed with a butter knife. What? I need to play this game now. A two-headed squirrel in a hole that you killed with a butter knife. Recently streamed some Super Mario World. Nice. Don't kill the squirrel. It's bad karma. Awesome. We'll toss you a follow. Okay, this is World 8. Before we take on World 8, I'm just going to play some tunes, and then I'm going to just take a quick break. You can beat the game. You can beat the game without killing it. Don't kill the two-headed squirrel. That's amazing. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna play just play some tunes from like a Halloween video game playlist that I've got, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll take on World 8. And as soon as we beat World 8, I'm just gonna end the stream, but then start right back up again. There won't even be a break between it, and we'll do some Link to the Past randomizer. So stick around. We won't rate anyone. We'll just do a quick break. I don't do any editing on my videos, so the main purpose for that is just for the sake of YouTube, to keep the videos and gameplay separate. Yeah, you think the game is more popular in Europe? Well, Grandmaster Farmer's from Europe, so there you go. And that would explain why me, not from Europe, doesn't know anything about the game. Never heard of it, but I gotta look into it. It sounds pretty fun. Just based on that one scenario. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Just gonna catch up with the chat. You watch every time you find someone streaming it. You never see any Amiga streams. Oh, very cool. Atari ST is pretty sweet. Rick Dangerous and Outrun. Nice. Very cool. Alright, let's finish World 8. Ooh. So we normally don't mess around with the sound effects in this, but we did this time. Also, the enemies glitch here, so we're relying on the animations to determine if we can hit it or not, or if it's going to do damage to us. More munchers. Feel free to drop that. Feel free to drop that muncher follower emote, our brand new one, which we just got unlocked today. Okay. Alright, hold on a second here. This is wild.
Oh my! This is one wild situation!
Ooh.
That was brutal!
Oh, we might actually be soft locked because we don't have a hammer. We didn't bring a hammer with us. Sometimes the fortress or beating one of these levels actually doesn't unlock that gate, and with the quality of life setting that we turned on, there's one setting that we turned on in the randomizer. Waste. That basically allows you to use sledgehammers to not just break rocks, but you can also break the locks that castles. Does it sound like this when you move, Penny? Like this? You are the Wicker Man. Not the bees! Not the bees! You stopping in mid-stride, crackle crunch. Yeah, Wicker Man's ridiculous. Like the Nicolas Cage one. My favorite line in it, my favorite moment is when Nicolas Cage turns to John Travolta and is like, face off. That's my favorite moment of Wicker Man. Also when Nicolas Cage is dressed like the priest and weirdly making very obviously inappropriate faces and movements at the very beginning of the movie. I'm pretty sure that's also Wicker Man as well. I also like the moment in Wicker Man where Nicolas Cage gets on a motorcycle and then his head just bursts into flames. And all you can see is just a skull with fire around it. And he picks up a chain and starts whipping people with it. It's very weird. It's a very strange movie, Wicker Man. Even if we beat this, we might be soft-locked at World 8, and then actually we might have found an unbeatable seed, which is so funny, and it would be hilarious because of the second, like Super Mario Bros. 2 earlier, all 3 seeds that we tried were cursed. Had a soft-lock situation. Oh, we got lucky. You like the part where Nick Cage trains a handle at a traffic light? I read that as Nicolas Cage dressed as a beer, and I was like, hell yeah. He would be dressed as a beer. Not the beers! Not the beers! He hasn't had anything to drink in years. Not the beers! My eyes! My eyes! It's like, Nicolas Cage, dude, I don't think you're supposed to be drinking beer with your eyes. That is, like, not the way to do it. Speaking of drinking beer with your eyes, welcome Horatio Outside. Hope you're doing well. I know that had nothing to do with anything, but it was just the perfect segue. Thank you for rating me. I appreciate that. It's you again. What were you streaming today? And how's the day been going? If we can get a shout out for Horatio. We're playing Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer, which just on World 8, so we're right near the end. I'm going to take a short 5-minute after we're done this. We'll go offline, but then I'll be live again. So stick around once we beat this, because we're going to be playing Link to the Past Randomizer. I haven't done that in a while, so it'll be a nice, fun throwback moment. We've done about 7 seeds of it in the past. But yeah, we also have new follower emotes as well. The watermelon emote is now one of our follower emotes. We just got it approved last night. We've got this strawberry emote, and we also have the muncher, as Henry showed off there, or actually as Grandmaster Farmer showed off. Salt and Sanctuary, interesting. What is that all about? Never heard of it. Oh, is it gonna do this to me? Don't do this to me. Load. That sucks. Yep. I knew it. I had a feeling my save state was all messed up. And I was right. It's all good. Yeah, welcome Raiders. If you don't know me, I stream every single day from 1 p.m. Pacific onward. You can always catch me doing randomizers. But you can also always catch me doing just just general like retro streaming. The retro roulette series that we do on the regular, where you can spin a wheel and whatever game we get, I have to play. Nope. Tessellating chain chomp. Whoa. out of here. Oh. This is pandemonium. I don't know how anyone would be able to do this particular version of this level without without save states. Oh, you're gonna do a late night stream again? Nice. Ugh. Right into the hammer. Oh, like the amount of projectiles here. This is pure brutality right now. Fuck off. No, this is dumb. Dumbest level we've encountered. Thankfully we don't have to do it again, or do we? Okay, good. Oh, it's a henny platform. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Nope. This should be easy. This part really is easy. I just keep fucking it up. 1, 2, 3. Nope. It's funny, we're not even slipping on the ice blocks, we're slipping on like the non-icy block. That's funny. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. Yeah, that's gross. Fuck. Henny, move your platform faster, okay? This chain chomp platform, it's moving too slow. There we go. See? There we go. There we go. We have to just check to see what level this is first. No. Yeah, we need it. We have to use the P-Wing here. This is our only chance that we can't get hit here, because at the very end of this tank level, this auto-scrolling tank level, in the vanilla game, you actually take on, in the final boss room, a sledgehammer brother. But it's going to give me a randomized enemy instead of a boom boom, and the only way to actually kill the enemy is actually to have a fire flower, because depending on the enemy, if it's a shelled enemy, for example, if you bounce a shelled enemy in an empty room, there's no other shelled enemy around, or no other enemy around at all, that enemy will not be able to die. You can kill a shelled enemy in a room if there's 2 shelled enemies there, then you can pick up the shell and walk it into the other enemy and it will knock them out. But if you just bounce like a Koopa and then bounce its shell back and forth in a room that's enclosed, you're screwed. You can't jump on the shell again, you can't get rid of that enemy. You're never going to jump on that shell again. Jump on that shell twice, shame on you. Jump on that shell 3 times, shame on me. We can get lucky and have the enemy kill itself, but we can be stuck. We can actually be soft locked right here and not be able to progress unless you have a fire flower or a Tanuki suit. That's what I've noticed, or sledgehammer suit. So it's going to be tricky. I hope. Like, the raccoon tail also won't get rid of a shelled enemy as well. It'll just flip the shell upside down. And yes, we are P-winging this whole shit at the end. Because I can't risk getting hit or losing Pew in here. Yeah, see? We're screwed. Unless it goes right off screen and dies. Yeah, it does. Okay. Whew. If that was a cheap that was going back and forth in that same pattern, we'd be screwed because you actually can't jump on those. You can't attack them with any power-up. We got very, very lucky. Rocking the 42 lives again. That's perfect. We should hopefully finish this with 42. We can't skip anything. We have no power-ups. We have no items. So I can't get hit. I can't get hit. It's like somebody's trying to take a hit of a doobie, but they just can't. The filter's clogged. They just can't. I can't get hit. How come? Oh. Thanks. No. I said I can't get hit. Oh wait, we have 43 lives. We can get hit. Now we have 43. Or 42. There we go. It'd be funny if you just got juked by a random cheap as you're about to hit that card. So that's the thing. The cheap can definitely juke you for sure if you're in a boss battle, like with a boom boom. But it can't happen at the end of a level. If you grab that card, it actually will stop all enemies because normally you can experience enemies at that point when you're grabbing the card. But normally during a boom boom fight, enemies aren't supposed to spawn there. So that's why it glitches, because it's just something that's not meant to happen in the original game is happening. This section used to give me so much trouble. I'm so glad that we can get through that quickly now. Oh. No. Oh, they bounce each other back. Okay. We're so close. This one, if we don't have a mushroom, we may be screwed. If we don't get a mushroom here. Well, that's a 1-up. That's not what we're looking for. Oh yeah, we're screwed unless we do this. Thanks for the lurk. Nope. Okay, if we're faster, we can actually do this. This is such a risky way to do this. That was wild. Oh. Today we're having a good day. We're not always hitting it out of the park like this. Today specifically, we're having a good Mario day for sure. But I'm also screwing up like a ton. Yeah, there's something in the air today. I have no idea what enemy that is. No idea. No. We screwed our time. No. Not there. This one. There we go. Ah. We know for sure, I think now that we beat that, we shouldn't have any soft lock situations because now there's our last chance to backwards butt slide down this hill. Whee! And then this is our final level, which we know. I know there's a boom boom at the end of this, so we should be okay. It's so funny to do this with the swap sound effects, but I've just kind of blocked out the swap sound effects at this point. I thought it was going to really mess with us. This is the first time I've ever tried randomizing it with the swap sounds. If you want to try this out yourself, definitely check out the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer. There's a big list of game randomizers online where you can basically just look into randomizing any retro game. So if you know a game very well, or you think you know a game very well, give yourself a challenge. Go in and try the randomizer out. That's a squib. That is a squiddy boy. Oh. Some sort of squid game. And the seed we used for this one is 2121. If you want to try it out yourself. There's multiple versions of the Mario 3 randomizer. They both behave very differently. This one is really chaotic in terms of the enemy randomization, and this is the web-based version. There's also a less chaotic version that you can do a lot of other things with it that most people use, and it's an executable version if you have Windows. But they're pretty cool tools. You want to try Final Fantasy VI Rando, but you don't get it yet. Do you have to? Well, that becomes very complex when you're dealing with RPG randomizers. I've been watching my buddy Saber play Final Fantasy IX randomized, and like Zidane can have Steiner's like fire-imbued sword, and then also have the ability to summon Ifrit. Like, it's all over the place. But there's just so many more variables in an RPG to randomize. The first one we ever did on stream was Earthbound. We did the Ancient Cave mode randomizer. But I also watch people do Dragon Warrior 1 randomized. And that's interesting because they randomize the entire overworld every time. So you don't even get to... it lets you randomize the overworld, so you don't even get to, like, use your familiarity and be like, oh yeah, I remember this area, this town. Like, the towns, everything are randomized. Like, I mean everything. So when you watch people play Dragon Warrior randomized, typically, they will actually sometimes have a second camera set up pointing down on a piece of grid paper or graph paper, and while they're playing, without looking down at a piece of paper, they are mapping and drawing the map as they're playing. They're just like looking straight ahead and they're playing the game, and as they're exploring, they're also tracing. They're like, yeah, there's 3, that's 2 tiles, that's 1 tile, and you can see them live drawing the map. So as you watch them, it's pretty wild. As you watch them, you can see the map being drawn, and it kind of like it's probably the closest to like actual exploration. that I've seen in a randomizer, because you're like, you become your own navigator on your expedition. It's kind of crazy. That's such a tough one. It's a tough one to do this. This gave me so much trouble as a kid, and it's tough to do this in one shot. Let's go. Wait for the fireball. We're here, folks. Bowser's ice cold. Look at this guy. Blueser. Biggest blueser, dude. Done. We were able to find a beatable seed. This is seed number 40 that we've beaten on stream, so pretty hype. We've got some brand new follower emotes. We'll watch this end credits sequence here, and I will be right back. And then we will take a short break, put some tunes on. If you want to go check out and see some of the other multi-randomizers that I've done, or some of the other Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizers, go to my YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube right now, click that subscribe button. There's a full playlist of it. And I encourage you to try out the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer for yourself. Remember, it doesn't have to be this chaotic. You can attune it to your skill level. So I have a couple of people in the channel that have over 100,000 moonstones, and we don't have a redeem for 100,000 moonstones. So I want to give someone the opportunity, or the chat the opportunity, to brainstorm. What would you like as a channel reward that could cost 100,000 moonstones? What would be something interesting to you? Feel free to brainstorm. Feel free to leave it in the chat. Mal Blue Eyes, thank you for hanging out as well. I see you're hanging. Let's do a shout out there for Mal Blue Eyes as well. Some great streamers hanging out on the regular. It really means a lot. Mal's been playing Stardew Valley recently. Still haven't gotten a chance to test out my Switch setup, but I've just been quite busy. I applied for and got an interview at a mobile game development company in town here, so fingers crossed. Our schedule might change, but fingers crossed on getting that job. You know what I might actually do is, I'm going to raid somebody. I wasn't going to at first, but I'm going to raid Zombie Paper. I'm going to take a short break. If you want to come back, click that follow button. You'll be able to use those follower emotes. And if you want to come back in roughly 10-20 minutes, or might even be half an hour, then I'll be playing some Link to the Past randomizer, so you can pop in for that. But let's go raid Zombie Paper, one of our mods. He's an awesome streamer. He does a lot of really cool stuff, like an interactive podcast that he posts every day. He does a co-op playthrough right now with Eddie Fuerte, another member or friend of the channel, who is playing Earthbound. They're both doing a co-op of Earthbound, kind of. And yeah, just a lot of really cool stuff you can check out. You can do art streams over there. It's a lot of fun. So go over to Zombie Paper's channel, see if you can give him a follow, or give Zombie a follow. And yeah, I will be back. I'll be live very shortly. So thanks again. And if you're watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button. Thank you, Burning Pigeons, and thank you